Hari Om, Bhagavad Gita, chapter 12, verses 18 and 19. Bhakti Yoga, path of devotion. In the last verse, Bhagwan Krishna said, a Bhakta who does not jump from earth to heaven when he achieves something, he does not hate anyone, he does not mourn over things on which one should not mourn, he does not long for anything, he renounces the good and bad, he is full of devotion. That Bhakta is very near to me. That is what Bhagwan Krishna said in verse 17. Now verses 18 and 19. Verse 18. Shamashatrau cha mitre cha tadamana pamana yogo sidoshna sukha dukkeshu samasanga vivarjidagam. Verse 19. तुल्य निंदा स्तुतिर्मौनी संतुष्टो येन केनचित् अनिकेत स्थिरमतिः भक्तिमान मे प्रियो नरः. Bhagavan again prescribes certain qualities for his bhakta. Highest standard, not the medium or low, highest. Samashatrau cha mitre cha. Bhagavan says he must maintain equanimity of mind towards all. This Bhagavan has already said in chapter 6, verse 9. Sugrun mitraryudasinam madhyastadveshya bandhushu sadhushvapi cha pabheshu samabuddhir vishishyate. Already Bhagavan said this in chapter 6, verse 9. A bhakta maintains samabuddhi towards all. Whether a person helps him, is a friend, is a enemy, or is a person who hates him for no reason, he is a kind of high-by relationship person, or he is a person who mediates between fight of two people, or a person whom we hate because they cheated us or for some reason, whoever it is, whether he is a relative, whether he is a sadhu or a sinner, this person will maintain equanimity of mind. That is what Bhagwan Krishna said in chapter 6, verse 9. Bhagavan says the same thing here. Samashatrau cha mitre cha. He says, whether he is a friend or a foe, this bhakta maintains a equanimity of mind. He does not see anything. Because according to him, we are seeing the outer covering and judging the people. This bhakta, he always sees what is inside. The inside of everybody, the self in me is the self in all. Everybody, Bhagwan Krishna is sitting. So he can see only the inside. If somebody hates, he will think, Hare Krishna, I must have done something wrong. That is why this person is hating. If not in this Janma, in the previous Janma. It's okay for me. That is the way that Bhakta will behave. He will think everyone is the creation of same Bhagwan Krishna. Whether it is animal, plant or human being. So he never bothers. Then mana apamana. Again in chapter 6, verse 7, Bhagavan said, Jidatmanav prashantasya paramatma samahitagam sidoshna sukha dukkeshu tadamana pamana yoho. Mana apamana. What is mana and what is apamana? It's all mental makeup. That is what the bhakta will think. Because when we get something, suppose you get a gold medal in Olympics, your son or somebody, your daughter gets, you jump from earth to heaven. She has done it, he has done it, he is a wonderful fellow. Next day morning, same dope test he fails. Finish. You feel completely ashamed. The newspapers publish the photograph. Oh my God. But this bhakta, because this bhakta is never, he will attempt to do any wrong thing. He will be doing only good thing for the society. But even then, some people, they always have this tendency to shame a person. Somehow they have to shame this bhakta. They will try to do all sort of nonsense to spoil his name, to put all the shame on him. He never bothers. He will go on doing his good work because it is the wish of Bhagwan Krishna which he is doing to the society. He never bothers. Whether somebody praises him, whether it becomes a mana or apamana also, he never bothers. Then Sita and Ushna, Shuga and Dukkha. Sita and Ushna is, they are things at the body level. You feel cold, you feel hot. You say it's heavily raining. Summer, oh my God, unable to bear, AC is required. He is not bothered. It is body level. Sukha and Dukkha, it is emotional level, mind level. Some good news comes, we are happy. Some bad news comes, we are unhappy, Dukkha. But this Bhakta, he is not bothered about all these things. In the sense, it is not that he is a tree or a stone. He feels everything. But he is not attaching much importance to all these things. Every time when we are in the outer world, we are tossed up by our body, mind, and intellect. Like a small boat in the midst of the sea, lashed by the strong waves, one after the other. We are tossed up and down, this way and that way. Bhagavan says, this Bhakta conquers his body, mind, and intellect. The happenings in the outer world, the situations of the outer world, the challenges which he faces in the outer world, it will not affect him even a bit. Steadily he will be praying to Bhagwan Krishna. Then Sangavarjidaha, this Bhakta is free from attachment with the world of objects and beings. More than that, he is free from attachment with this body, mind, and intellect. Mainly body, because with this body only we have all the attachments. Without body there is no attachment. We have already seen a ghost cannot have any attachment with anybody, or we will have any attachment with the ghost. So that is ghost in the sense I am saying in a crude form. I am saying Atma. If tomorrow today I die, tomorrow my Atma cannot, nobody can have attachment. I cannot have attachment towards anybody. Attachment is only through the body. But this Bhakta, he has no attachment with his body, even when he is alive. That is the important point. Swami Chinmayananda says, only because of our attachment to body, mind, and intellect, we dance to the tunes of this world. Otherwise, we will not. The person, the Bhakta, who has crossed that level, crossed that body, mind, and intellect, then he will not dance to the tunes of this mad world. Then Ninda and Stuti. The Bhakta is the same in praise and criticism. Everyone in this world, without exception, they want somebody to praise him. You take from a baby to an old man. Everybody wants praise. You have done this, sir. You have done that, sir. Oh, he is happy. The moment you say the truth, sir, you have done this. I think it is not fair. Then he take it, even though it is a truth, he will take it as a criticism and this. Then he will say that fellow is a rascal. He is criticizing me. Always criticizing me. That is what he will say. For a Bhakta, if you go and praise him, nowadays it is common. Whether it is a politician or this thing, there is a coterie around everybody. They will always praise him. Even if he does something wrong, they will say, aha, you have done this. Aha, whoa, they will say. So he is happy with that. So he will give post to them. But for a Bhakta, you praise him, it is of no use. You criticize him severely in public also. He will not mind. He will not take it to his mind. It's all okay. It's all in the. It's like this Sita and Ushna. It will come and go. That is okay. Mauni, This is very, very important. In chapter 10, verse 38, Bhagavan already said, in secrets, I am silence. Dando damayadamasmi nitirasmi jigishatam maunam chaivasmi gugyanam jnanam jnanavadamaham. Maunam chaivasmi gugyanam. Bhagavan already said, I am I am silence. I am the silence, he says. Even the English saying is, this we have already seen that, but I am slightly touching it upon because it is very important. Even the English saying is, speech is silver where silence is gold. Kanchi Paramacharya has elaborately given the importance of observing silence. All cannot be given. I am only giving excerpts of what he said. One, he says very, very important points. I am just giving you the gist of what he said. One, Maunam Kalaganasti. If one observes silence at home, family will be happy. If we observe silence in the society, society will be happy. If politician observe silence, country will be happy. Then two, Maunam Sarvartha Sadhakam. Sarvartha Sadhakam. Silence not only prevents fight between two communities or religions or political parties, but also brings all the purusharthas, that is dharma, artha, kama and moksha, to the person observing it. Only those who practice it can see the result. Maunam sarvartha sadhakam. Then 3. Adi Shankara says in Viveka Chudamani, Yogasya Pradamam Dwaram Vang Nirodha. That is, the Dwara, the entrance for Yoga Samrajya is kingdom. That is the kingdom. Yoga Samrajya, kingdom, is silence. That is what he says in Viveka Chudamani. 4. Tayumanavar, the Tamil sage says, Chindaye Adakiye Summa Irukum Tiram Vendu. Tiram Aridu. That is, it is very difficult to remain silent by controlling the mind. You can keep your mouth shut, but mind will be jumping here and there. Controlling the mind, keeping the mind silent and remain silent outside, that is very difficult. That is what Tayumanavar says. Then 5. Mauna Vyakya Prakadita Parabrahma Tattva. Parabrahmam cannot be reached or even touched by manas or vak. That is manas or mind or speech. Where there is no manas and vak, there is no mind or speech. When there is complete silence, then only Parabrahmam can be realized. This is another important point. 6. The word Muni, that itself indicates, is a Mauni. Muni is a Mauni. So, if continuously a person who speaks, he cannot be a Muni. That is what the Kanchi Paramacharya says. Kanchi Paramacharya says, finally, at least every day, one must observe half an hour silence. For 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It is not, initially you control your speech outside. Then slowly, they develop the quality of controlling the mind also. Mind should be silent. That is very important. Outside silence is not important. Monkey mind jumping from one place to another, one thought to another, one agitation to another agitation. That has to be controlled. So remaining silent is very, very important. Only in deep silence one can enter into the secret caves of the heart and go into expedition of divine. Otherwise, no. If mind goes on agitating, where is the question of prayer? Where is the question of reaching Bhagwan? Impossible. So that will only lead to the remaining silent. That will only lead to Atmajnana. Hence Bhagwan Krishna says, this bhakta is silent. Very, very important. Then Santushtaha Yena Kenachit. always contented and happy. Swami Chinmayananda says, mind has a knack of breeding its demands, one after the other, like a baby. You get one toy, it will ask one more toy. You get one sweet, it will ask for one more sweet. So mind has the knack of getting its demands fulfilled. Contentment is the only way to control this mind, stupid mind. Otherwise, there will be no time even to pray. That is what he says. Both Swami Chinmayananda and Swami Dayananda Saraswati say that they quote Mahabharata here, which says, he who is clad with anything, who is fed on any food, who lies down anywhere, him the gods call a Brahmana. That is, he is not bothered about his clothes, about the food he is having, where he sleeps, does not bother. That fellow is a Brahmana. Brahmana it does not mean immediately, oh no, he is a Brahmana there. You say that quality, quality you must develop. That is what he says. Swami Chinmayananda says, pursuing all the desires is like falling into a bottomless pit. It is 100% true. If I start writing my desires, starting from number one, I don't know whether I will be able to fulfill it before my death. So many desires are there. If you are internally happy, you need nothing more from the external world to make you happy. This is very important. If you are internally happy, you need nothing else from the outside world. If you are internally not happy, even if you get the entire outside world, you will still remain unhappy. That is very important. Anikedaha, that is also very, very important word. Nikeda is, we know, the home. Anikeda means homeless. That means he is saying that you leave the home and get out. Let us see. Home, everyone knows. Swami Chinmayananda says, a bhakta pulls down all his conditionings and strive to free himself from all sense of possession and material shackles. A true bhakta keeps him under the feet of Bhagwan Krishna. That is the real home for a true bhakta, not the home made of bricks and cement or steel. For us, for the people like us, the place where we dwell, that is where our wife and children are there, where our TV is there. TV is not there, the home is not there. So where TV is there, it is our home because most of the time we spend before the TV. For many of us, the body is the home, not knowing it is rented out for some time by Bhagavan. This body is given to us because every attachment is because of this body. It has been given to us. This home has been given to us by Bhagavan, rented out for some time, for some period. We go on taking care of this body, its needs and wants, completely throughout life. You check anybody. I am not excluding myself. Everybody is there. We take care of our body. Fully bodily needs only we satisfy throughout our life. For a real bhakta, he knows this body is a rented house. His real home is Hari. Hari is home because he knows he is the abode. Hari is the home. Home. Hari is home. Hari home. That is what a bhakta will feel. Then Tiramatihi, study mind. Our mind always oscillates. Whether this, am I wasting time by reading Bhagavad Gita? I could have read some more or did something in the outside world, got some money, etc. Unsteady mind. Bhakta who thus understood the goal strives to achieve the goal without his mind oscillating. The buddhi generally oscillates like the light of a lamp. If you put a lamp, then if you keep it outside, it will go on shaking this way, that way, this way, that way, because of the wind. This bhakta studies the mind and pursues the goal. He will put a glass over it. That is the bhakti. Bhakti is the glass. Krishna bhakti. He will put it around that lamp. You could have seen that. Oil lamp, they put a glass. So he puts a glass. Then the light becomes steady. It will not oscillate. Bhagavan says, this bhakta is the dearest one to me. who has these qualities. Today is very, very important day, Vaikunta Ekadasi. Bhagavan declared 36 qualities, 36 characteristics of a Bhakta. Highest standard. Whoever it is, whichever religion, he does. Bhagavan never says you throw a stone if he is not believing my word. You just kill the other fellow, or this is the only way. So all of them should be Krishna Bhaktas, otherwise you convert them. Nothing like that. Whoever it is, whichever religion he belongs, highest characteristics, highest qualities. If you achieve this, you are a Bhakta. If it is not there, all other things, external, it is not, I am not saying it is a waste. It is not necessary. It is a step to go to that. So never ignore this 36 qualities or characteristics and then try to do something opposite of what Bhagavan Krishna says. At the first blush, it may seem that it is impossible for us. Even walking was extremely difficult for us when we were a baby. We used to walk, we will fall. We used to walk, we will fall. Then we will cry also. We would have cried. We don't know. How many times we fell and how many times we got up, how many times our parents helped us, we don't know. Nothing is impossible. It is only a mind block. Sorry, this is not for me, sir. This is only for a bhakta. I am at my level, I will do whatever I can. Do that. But try to follow it. By trying, even if you fail, nothing wrong. Once we decide to take the first step, Bhagavan will hold our finger and take us to the highest peak. That is 100% guaranteed. Today is 26th day of Margadi. The Andal Pasuram is very, very important. Fortunately for us, it is coming on this day. Male Manivanna, Margadi Neeraduvan, Melayar Seivanangal, Venduvana Ketiyal, Nyalatta Yellam, Nadunga Muralvana, Palanna Vannathun, Panja Chanyame, Polvana Sangangal, Poipadu Udayanave, Salap Perumbaraye, Pallandi Isaipare, Kola Vilakke, Kudiya Vidaname, Alin Ilayai, Arulelor Embava. Wonderful song. I am not going to translate the entire song, but the final few lines. Andal praise to Bhagwan Krishna, Hare Krishna, whoever comes to you, whoever it is, without exception, whoever comes to you, like a Kamadenu or a Karpaka Vriksh or a Chindamani stone, you fulfill all their wishes and desires without exception. Take it. Whatever you want, take it. You are giving. We are observing this penance. Andal is saying, during this month, Margari month, please bless us. She prays to her, Bhagavan Krishna. We will also join Andal Mata and pray to Bhagavan Krishna to bless us. That is what verses 18 and 19 says. Again, verses 18 and 19. Shamashatrau cha mitre cha tadamano pamanayoho Sidoshna sukha dukkeshu samasanga vivarjitaha tulya ninda studir maunim santushto yena kenachit aniketastiramadihi bhaktiman me priyo naraha. Next verse we will see tomorrow. Harihom Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu. Narayana 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 Narayana